But you are the lucky guests who are going to get to hear from Diego Gosmar from Xcully. Diego has 20 years of experience in the ICT and telco industry. He has been driving the Xcali international expansion, now covering more than 50 countries. And he's going to be talking about what to do when the contact center robot can't find reasonable answers for the customer. The title of his talk is OmniBot, Omni-Channel Artificial and Human Intelligence for Contact Centers. Let's give a big, warm welcome to Diego Gosmar.
Thank you. Thank you. So thanks, everyone, for reaching me after the lunch. I hope that you will enjoy the presentation. If we can show that, yeah. Since this is my first ClueCon, I would like to introduce ourselves a little bit before entering the technical presentation, just to let you know who we are. We are an Italian company as well, and we built a contact center solution by using multiple kind of open source technology, especially for telephony. Starting with Asterisk, but we've been using also Camellia and Freeswitch as well. In the last few years, apart from telephony, we focused also on multiple channel, or let me say omni-channel solution. So by using Xcully, actually you can interact with customer by using voice, email, web chat, SMS, social media. Much more social media are required by our customers. We provide also an outbound dialer for predictive dialing, scripting tool, and the solution is currently provided either on premises or on the cloud by using a virtual machine, and recently also Docker. We have new projects now coming up with Kubernetes as well, a big project with a huge provider. This is our team. What can I say? This was after or before, I think. It was actually after our kart racing, and I'm just glad that everything and everyone is still alive. Apart from jogging, I'd like to shout out all the team for the big job that they are doing all the day. So this is the situation we've been able to provide the solution quite worldwide. Customers are ranging from 5 to 2,000, 3,000 agents spread on several kind of instances, virtual machine or Docker. What's going on? Yeah. Well, just let me ask you, how many of you have any experience with open source telephony by using that with call center applications? Raise your hand. Okay, a few of you. Anybody playing with Chatbot or similar technology? Good. So this is more or less what I'm talking about today. I will talk a little bit more. I will start with Chatbot, but then I will look behind that to show you what kind of challenges we faced in the last few months about that, especially in the call center space. Why we are talking so much about Chatbot, bot? We talk about voice bot, and I talk about OmniBot, okay, generally speaking. From the customer point of view, you can find many research. This is just one of the many you can find on the web. Few benefits of using bot is that I can be able to get 24-hour service very fast, especially for simple matter. It doesn't mean everything is so simple. One of the limits we see in the artificial intelligence space, for example, is that it's still a black box. So I got some answers from the artificial intelligence engine, but I don't know why. For example, I don't know, I'm asking for a mortgage or for some other kind of service, and the robot will send me an answer, and it's just a cold answer. I will not get many reasons behind that. That's a limit. From the call center point of view, of course, we are looking for savings, for optimization. And you can reach that by using, generally speaking, human-to-machine technology. And we are talking about big saving in the future. I would say it's not just about chatbot, it's more what I want to talk about today, because this is, the source is Twilio. This is an example of the kind of interactions that the customer are today expecting from the customer service, split by some of the countries you see there. Well, apart from messaging, the green one you see, in the blue one, the email is still huge. I want to email a customer service and get some answers. Telephony is still huge, okay, the red or pink color you can see, and social media is demanding more and more as well. So apart from messaging, we are looking for self-service operation, let me say bot, also on other channels. So for example, I want to call the customer care, and maybe on the other side, I will be speaking with a human agent or maybe with a robot engine trying to provide me some kind of answer. What we did about that, our approach is something like this. I will show you, I will try a demo, and then I will show you also a video if I'm able to do that. This is a simple case. It's an Italian tourist. He wants to have some information about, in this case, about wines. Okay, so he wants to have some wine tasting, good wine tasting. So he's messaging or calling the customer service to have some information about that. Okay, and we created this part machine. Is something that is going to, first of all, check the message or the speech and get back to the customer by using some external artificial intelligence, human-to-machine engine. We used Dialogflow and Amazon Lex, but you can find many more on the market. What is pretty cool is that after a while, you will see that the engine is not able to provide the answer, or simply the customer is not happy about that. He wants to talk with a real human agent. He can do that. We're going to forward the call or the messaging to the Freeswitch platform to a group of agents as well. So in order to achieve that, normally with Dialogflow or other engine. Well, for people who don't know, Dialogflow is one of the many human-to-machine engine you can find. You can try that for free. It's based on natural language conversation. Normally, you create an agent, you get a key, an API key, and then you can create your intents. Intents are what you expect as questions from the customer and potential answers that the robot is going to provide to the customer. And you can, of course, teach the engine how to do that. And then just test it, go live, and see if it works. Okay, I have a couple of demos, let me say. The first is about Chatbot. This is a simple chatbot we built. It's a concept. We call it Parrot, as you can see. I will log in here, and I will start. And I will ask some information here. So, hello. Sorry. Hello. May I have some info about the wines here, please? Okay, you see that in this case, Dialogflow, the human-to-machine engine is going to send me an answer. So, Barolo and Barbaresco are two of the best ones you can find here. Those are two red wines, believe me, very good in my region. You can try that. I want to ask something else like, where can I test such wines? Okay, it provides me a couple of suggestions, recommendations about a couple of wineries. I can get that. So now, on the other side, there is the human agent. The agent is logged on our omni-channel platform. And now I'm going to ask him something that the robot is not able to understand, okay? So something like, how about a pizza? Okay, so he's not able to understand the question. The message is routed to the Freeswitch Asterisk machine and is routed to a group of agents according to proper skills. The agents can accept the interaction and they can start. So the agent can start, here I am, to chat with the customer. Okay? So this is an example of hybrid solution, fallback solution. Okay, I started to interact with the customer service, and the customer service provided me some self-service automated robot answers, and now I've been forwarded to a group of agents. Okay, belonging normally to a queue, to a chat queue in this case. Those things are pretty much on the market right now. What we have been experimenting is also the concept of voice bot. In my opinion, this is something pretty useful. How does it work? It's just like the chatbot you've seen, but in this case, instead of chat, I'm using voice. So I'm a customer. I'd like to have some information. I'm going to call the customer care. And the robot behind is going to send me some answer by voice in this case, and up to a point. Okay, if the confidence level is behind such threshold, I'm going, just like before, I'm going to forward the voice call to a group of agents. I have a video where we show something about okay. The same concept you saw before. You will see here a tourist is going to call the customer care for one information, and you will see what's going on. Sorry.
Welcome to the Italian Food and Wine Assistant. How can I help you?
Hello. I'd like to have some information about the wines available in this Italian region, please.
Barolo and Barbaresco are two of the best wines you can find here in Piedmont.
Where could I taste such wines?
We would recommend Cantina l'Amore, for example.
Which number can I get for here, please?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch you. Let me transfer to our operator, please. Hello, Mr. John. I see you have requested.
Okay. Sorry for the microphone mix. Just let me stop the video here. It's the interesting part. So what happened is that, as you've seen, the customer have been managed first by the robot and then forwarded to a real agent. And whenever the agent is going to answer the call, she can see the previous messages between customer and the robot. Okay, that's something that will help the agents provide an effective, proactive engagement to the customer. And then, of course, okay, the video is going to end, and okay, and the customer will be happy at the end. Yeah. How did we reach that? Well, this is a combination of text-to-speech engine. So first of all, we are going to welcome the customer. Then by using some speech recognition engine, we converted the voice to text. We took the test, send the text to the external human-to-machine engine, and if it is good, the answer we get, then we keep looping. So we will send back the message to the customer. If not, we are just going to send and to forward the call to a group of agents. Okay? I would say that's everything. Not about that. What we have in mind for next is to integrate the solution with some knowledge base. This is pretty required by our customer base. Here, the agent can fill in the knowledge base whenever he's in touch with a customer. And of course, either the agents of the robot will be able to take benefit from that to provide effective answer to the customers. Another challenge we faced actually is that if you provide just voice on your call center, okay, it's a one channel. It's I wouldn't say easy, but quite easy, yeah, for providing information, also for analyzing the situation in terms of reporting. But more and more channels are coming up in the omni-channel space. And in that case, the level of complexity is going to increase. Either it's more complex to analyze the reports, to see what's going on in your customer service. You need some kind of customer journey built-in solution to do that effective. And on the other side, what I just showed you about the artificial intelligence human-to-machine integration is going to get more complex. What customers are starting to ask us is, okay, good, nice the voice bot, nice the chatbot, but I want something like that also for the email channel. And I want something like that also for the Facebook integration. So whenever the customer is going to get in touch via Facebook to the customer care, then I want to have my robot to try to answer and then fall back to the real agent as well, just like you've seen before. Well, to do that, we created the concept, we call it open channel. Those are open API you can use with Xcode in order to add more and more channels inside the solution if we have not had the time to do that yet. Well, that brings me more or less to the end of my presentation. I try to give you a snapshot about, let me say, an hybrid situation. In our opinion, quite working in the customer care space right now. That's you can use human-to-machine artificial intelligence engine to provide customer service, and you can also still use the real human agents queue mechanism, and you can link together effectively the two technology to provide effective customer service. Okay, that's it. I'd like to thank you very much for your attention. If you have any question, I'm here available and later as well. Thanks.